he attacked Hiranyakashipu, and that time it was twilight, so it was not a day, not a night, and he had got a boon that he could not get killed by any weapon. So the lion, Narasimha, Lord Nrisimha didn't have any weapon with him except for his nails, and a lion's nail can kill anyone. So he had those powerful nails with which he could easily get Hiranyakashipu killed, and he just torn his tummy and his all in parts, and then
it wasn't
that was the time when sorry,
he was under the door, not out or not inside,
and
so that was also broken,
so he had found all the deficiencies in what boon he had acquired from Lord Brahma, and all those were satisfied. Even
because he wasn't an animal, he wasn't a man, he was half
lion, half lion,
and it was in the dusk. It wasn't in the day, it wasn't in the night, it was in between.
Yes.
And it wasn't inside, it wasn't outside, and it wasn't in the air, it wasn't on the ground because he killed him on his lap.
Yes.
And it wasn't with any weapon because he killed with the nails. So everything was covered. It's very clever.
But
and it was also not in the house, not outside, just in the middle on the porch.
In the door.
That was very important.
That was nice, right? I like it.
Devotee. And when he killed his father, Prahlad Maharaj says to Krishna to bless his soul. Still he was, very, very kind to him. He said, please bless his soul. But whoever gets killed by Krishna or automatically gets liberated.
But Bali was very, very
powerful king. He was again king of demons.
Yeah, but he offered everything to
but he was very pro Krishna kind of thing.
Yes,
he
was very liberal in those thoughts.
We all know that Bali was such a big-hearted man that he could have done everything. He could have laid his life even for others. So that kind of man he
grandson of Prahlad.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And yesterday I was reading that Prahlad at the end said that you just forgive him also and give the soul to the place where you are. Yesterday I was reading in Gita and it says that what he says, whosoever is Mahapurush means the man who is pure-hearted, great soul. They don't have any distinction between good and bad. They don't have distinction between dog and man. They don't have any distinction between man and animal. All those. So they are basically samdarshi, means equally they will see everyone equally. So that is one of the example that Prahlad was the best follower of Krishna.
With equal vision, he sees Paramatma inside.
That's
no matter whether it's an elephant or a dog or anyone, he sees that, he does not see the body. He sees, that everything is part of Krishna. So at the end, Lord Krishna says to Prahlad Maharaj, he said, you're such a great devotee, I'd like to, you can ask me any benediction I can give you. You know what Prahlad Maharaj said? He said, I want to chant your holy name, whether I'm in hell or heaven. I just want to spread your glories, spread the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, no matter where I am,
He says, I don't want anything, because otherwise it would be like business. He says,
I'm not a businessman.
I'm not a businessman.
I just want to unconditional devotion to Lord Krishna. So he says, whether I'm in hell or heaven, I want to spread your holy name.
This was very good. Many things last few things I knew, but many things you started those things I did not know. Like mother's story, how she got into the place of Narada Muni. I did not know that.
You know how they came originally, because he's saying that originally Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha were originally devotees. They came to play the drama of being the demons. But originally they were in Vaikuntha, and they were gatekeepers, in Vaikuntha.
Because they were refused.
Lord Vishnu has 7 gates, there's 7 walls and 7 gates.
Like in Sri Rangam.
Yeah, like Srirangam. Srirangam has so many gates and walls you have to go through to see Lord Balaji, isn't it? Inside.
Yes. They actually were not allowed by those gatekeepers, saying that Lord Vishnu is now taking rest, and they didn't know that who these boys are. So without knowing them, they were only following their Lord's order that no one should be allowed that time. And since these boys were of Lord Brahma and they were quite pious and holy in their nature and their behavior and their daily, they were ascetics basically, and they then beheaded these, they gave
they cursed.
Yes, they cursed these two, and then that was the reason why they
who cursed? Vishnu.
Those boys.
Okay.
The gatekeepers.
The gatekeepers. No. They cursed the gatekeepers who were actually Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu in other birth, next birth.
They cursed them to go to the material world.
Yes, and they cursed him that you will be demon because of whatever you did this time.
Yes. They said you have you won't let us in here now. We curse you. They were so angry they wouldn't be allowed in to see Lord Vishnu. They cursed the gatekeepers and they said you have to go to the material world now for this. And then Lord Vishnu came and Lord Vishnu said to them, he said, now look, this has happened, you're all my devotees, you have been cursed, so then you have to go to the material world. And he said, now you can choose, you can go to the material world for 3 births as demons, or you can go for 7 births as devotees. So they said, 7 births as devotees or 3 births as demons. We'll go for 3 births as demons because, my lord, that means we come back to you more quickly. So they had to take 3 births as demons. So one pair of demons, there were 2 of them, so they came, 1 pair of demons was
Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu.
Yeah, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. And the other was Ravana and Kumbhakarna.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a very powerful
And then the
demon.
other pair of demons was Shishupal and Dantavakra.
And the fourth one?
Yeah, and a special extra was Jagai and Madai. And Chaitanya Leela. Maybe you don't know that story.
Okay.
Chaitanya and Jagai and Madai were 2 Brahmins.
And in the Krishna Lila?
Shishupal and Dantavakra.
But then
So
it's become more than 3 births.
Yeah, because they said
Much
because
more.
Lord Chaitanya came, they came as
They
well.
always got
extra.
death from one or the other incarnation.
They start to like it.
Yeah, that's not normal incarnation because it's normally every 28 kalpas, the 28th kalpa, the 4 yugas.
Cycles here.
Yeah, Lord Chaitanya comes.
Oh, you called me. Why did you call me? She said, I just wanted to try the mantra. I wanted to see if it worked. And so Surya came and said, well, I have come. I can't come for nothing. I'll give you a son. She said, oh, I'm not married. I can't have a son. She says, yes, I'll give you a son, but the son will come out by your ear. And in that way, your virginity, you will be still pure. Right? You'll still be pure because the son will come here. So then immediately the son came out and she had this little baby, Maybe the sun god went away. And she had the little baby and she said, I know, I'll just put him in a basket and I'll put him in the Ganges and he'll float down the Ganges and somebody will find him and take care. And
That's not good. Sit,
And that
sit, please.
Karna.
I'm listening.
So that was Kunti's first son. But then Pandu didn't know. You see? Pandu didn't know about that. Pandu died, they have to have a funeral. And then they say, well, now there's 5 children. Who's going to take care of these 5 children? We have 5 sons. And Madhu said, look, you take care of the sons and I will die. I will die on the funeral pyre with Pandu, but you take care of the sons. And
She was young.
She was younger.
She was very
a
young.
younger wife.
So she did that.
Especially she had a boon that she would look like 15 years old girl all life.
Wow.
So that's why, for example, Yamaraj once asked what's his name, Yudhishthira about, do you feel sometimes lost to your mother? She said, and he said, yes. And what do you do? Nothing.